What's up, guys? Hey, it's James Hurst, and in today's video, I want to invite you with me on a test of workflows. I want to see what happens when you have an existing contact in a workflow and it's going through. What happens when you put it in a draft status? Does it just kind of pause there and wait? And then what happens when you turn it back on? Does it just resume? So join with me now as I set up this test. Very, very simple. It's send a text right here. How's it going, James? 1. Wait a minute. Send a text. How's it going, James? 2, 3, 4, etc. Okay, so we're going to let this thing run. It's saved. And I'm going to go ahead and set this up right now. I'm going to go ahead and add it to happens right here and save. Add. All right. So I was doing this a bit. There it goes. Hey, how's it going, James 1? Okay, so I'm over here. And it's going out. Okay, so I actually have a Google Voice number here going out, but let's take a look. So if I come over here now, and I also had this little counter timer thing going, so let's just kind of test this thing out here. Where am I sitting at here on the workflow step? I think after just like 2 or 3 of these messages, once I feel like, okay, it's doing it, right? It's sending a text, waiting a minute, sending a text, waiting a minute. Maybe after just 2 of those, I'll feel good. And then I'm going to pause it. I'm going to put it in draft status. Okay, so let's go back. So we're still, there we go. We just had a second one. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do one more. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to wait 1 minute. I might speed up the video for you. But, okay, so 1 minute later, we're looking for how's it going, James 3. Okay, and then in between 3, I'm going to pause it. I'm going to put it in draft status. Okay. I mean, I would like to think what would be helpful for me is if it just kind of stopped everything and then resumed. And that actually makes me think, well, how cool would it be to have like a workflow action that lets you draft a workflow or pause, essentially pause, add a little, if I'm going through my Black Friday campaign, workflow action, pause this workflow, right? And then when I'm done with the Black Friday campaign, unpause this workflow. Not necessarily draft, undraft, but kind of like pause and unpause the entire thing. So let's see how we're doing here. How's it going, James 3? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute. Okay. Well, this thing was sitting here loading. Oh, dear. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. So, okay, we're sitting here on 4. I'm going to go ahead and draft it right now. Okay, so I've drafted it, and I'm gonna see. I'm gonna draft it for. I'm gonna at least be here for 2 minutes. Okay, give it a little bit of time to say, "Oh wow, like you put this in draft. This, yeah, someone was in here, but so now we're gonna refresh this. Should be in a draft status." Okay, and we're sitting here waiting for 5 to go out. Does that add up to that? Okay. So now we just wait. Okay. We're going to wait. Okay, so I've waited, right? At least 3, almost coming up on 4 minutes now. And I'm just going to check in. And yeah, there's been no new text messages as you would expect. All right. And then if I refresh this workflow, he should still be waiting there, just about ready to receive text number 5. It takes so long. Okay. Where are we at here? Yep. We're still sitting right before 5. Okay. So it's been 4 minutes, 21 seconds. And now I'm just going to check back in real quick. It's sitting at 4. We're going to throw this thing back to a published state. Okay. So does that come out? Does it hit right away? Does it need to? There it is. It just came out. So there it is. Okay. And now we should be back to the cadence of 1 every minute. So let's go ahead and refresh this real quick. Okay. We'll refresh this. You guys, while we're waiting, if you haven't seen my Infinite Nurture workflow snapshot, it's got placeholders for about 400 different emails. And it just, when you have that filled out, I don't provide the emails. When you have it filled out, it will be the engine, a keep in touch engine. You got to check it out. There should be a video linked around here somewhere, or maybe at the end of this video as well. But check this out. We are sitting here at the wait step for number 6 to go out. 35 seconds in. Okay. So we would assume here in about 20 seconds. Hey, how's it going, James? We're looking for number 6. There it is. Okay, so 51 seconds in. Looking good. Let's just start that real quick. I feel like it did what we would expect it to do. What you would hope it would do. Right? Refresh this. And we're sitting here waiting for number 7. 43 seconds in. Okay. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right there. How's it going, James 7? Okay. That's basically it. I actually have a hunch, though, that when I use the test workflow, that it wasn't working as expected. So I may end up splitting this into 2 videos, but one to send to support. But if you want to hang around and watch me test this, if you want to, you can. So we're going to start our test over. Start at 7. We're just going to put him through again now. Test. There we go. And run test. Okay. So we should be sitting here. There it is. Hey, how's it going, James 1? Okay. I'm going to let this run once. I'm going to get to 2, and then I'm going to put stop. Hey, how's it going, James 1? 8 seconds in. Right. Refresh, see where he's at. Because when I first set this up, I was like, what the heck? And I just have a suspicion that there's a difference between testing the workflow and adding it from here. Adding it like through this way, which is good to know, right? That there could be slight differences in how it works. Okay, we're 41 seconds in. Okay, so we got to be coming up on how's it going 2. Excuse me. There it is. How's it going 2? All right, good. So I'm gonna draft this. Okay, and I'm gonna clear this, start that over, and now I'm in draft status, and we're waiting. I'm just gonna sit here and wait. It's in draft. Should not go to how's it going, James 3 or 4. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it a little bit, and I'll let you know what happens. So, yeah, unfortunately, you can see it's on the cadence of every minute, 107, 108, 109. This thing actually continued to run even though it's in a draft status right now. So just be aware of that the test workflow, when it's going through, it's not going to necessarily honor the draft published state. I might mention that to the developers. I think it makes sense that it should. If you throw it in just draft status, you want that to stop. So, but it looks like if they're added in a more normal way through forms or other means, that that you can count on. You can count on it. And in fact, I'm gonna test it one more time with multiple people. Okay, testing of multiple. Just gonna put this down to. I'll just keep it at 1. Whatever. Keep it at 1. Here we go. So I'm gonna put this guy in, and it's what happens. So what happens? This guy's going in now. Starting over. He should get, how's it going? 1. Pretty soon. There it is. Okay. When he gets to 2, I am going to put someone else in. All right. Okay, so he's at 2. I'm going to go put someone else through now. Okay. What happens? Okay. And good. So let's check on that. So now we should have 2. Good. Okay, so we should have 2 people coming through here now. So there's 1 there, and there's 1 there. Okay. James first test. Okay, let's go look at this enrollment history. So let's pull this one up, and we'll pull this one up. Okay, so this guy is on 3, and then the other guy is on 1 and 2. Okay, this guy should be coming up on 4 here any minute. 4, there's 4 for him, 2 for him. Okay, 2 for him, 4 for him. When this guy gets 1 more, I'm going to throw it into draft. Four for him, 2 for him. There it is, 3. 3, and he'll be coming up on 5. Let's go ahead and throw it into draft. 4, let's do 3 minutes. Okay. I'll pause for a bit. Okay, so we're coming up on 3 minutes. Let's check in. So this guy was stuck at 3. This guy is stuck at 4. Let's go ahead. We're 3 minutes in. Let's go ahead and put it to publish. Actually, before I do that, let's refresh and just kind of see where we're at. We'll reload. Okay, so we got one guy about to get 4, another guy about to get 5. Let's publish it. Save. That just came through, so you can see the weight. And how about this one? There it is. So you can see the weight for both of them, weighting at different steps relative to each other. So we'll let this go one more and call it good. So 4, 5, 4. There it is. There's 5. So back on that minute cadence, and there's 6. I think we are good to go. And that being said, guys, hope that helps. We'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hope you enjoyed the show. Advice given is for educational purposes only and may not be applicable to your business. You should know that the Marketing Show receives compensation through its affiliate relationship for the products and services it recommends. Thank you for your support, and we hope to see you on the next episode of The Marketing Show.